Tin Riep Sua. Welcome to
Real
Angkor Baby.
Sure.
Um,
So
I'm
say.
I'm Sareth Ney, and this is my guest tonight, Sreyla. Hello, Sreyla. How are you?
Hello, Real Sure ទាំងអស់គ្នា
Tin Riep
I'm good. How
Sua.
are you?
Great, thank you. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I put your social media information on the bottom there so everyone can follow you and subscribe to your channel.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And I'm shining a light on fellow Cambodians like me, for those that are bringing a better tomorrow through music, film, entrepreneurship, whatever they can do to make us, Cambodian proud, I guess. So
Yes.
you were born in Phnom Penh and you were raised in a refugee camp. Do you have early memories of those times?
Um, yes, I do. So I was born in Phnom Penh, and then um, we moved to refugee camp at the age of one when I was 1 year old, and then we just stay there to come to United States for a long time, and we didn't get to come until the camp closed. So the camp of Khao closed in 1992, and then I came back to Phnom Penh, stayed there for a year, and then came to the state at the age of 13.
Wow,
Yeah. So my whole childhood life is in refugee camp.
indeed. That's
Yeah.
where in which countries where was the refugee camp in?
Khao. Yeah,
Okay.
it's called Khao. That's like the main one, um, the main camp, the biggest camp there.
Ah, indeed.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
when my parents were there, they were in they escaped into Thailand and the Philippines, and then they got a
Okay.
sponsor. But that was back in the 80s during that time, and
Yeah.
you learned how to survive and your family values and the
Yes.
fun times as a kid. And which fun times did you have? Like which games did you play and all that stuff?
Um. Hmm. Which games do I play? We do a lot of uh, um, jumping rope and uh, racing, running. I remember climbing up trees and and I like to play with rock stones or like they call it like chapchika. It's like you throw the rocks up and then you pick up the chopstick like
Uh,
that. That's like one of the game that we play as little kids that I remember.
Indeed, it reminds me of the game Jacks, with the rubber ball and the little spikes and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. And you sang some songs, which do you remember what any of the childhood songs you'd sing, like your favorites?
My favorite as a child or
Yep, when uh growing up, as you sang songs, do you have any
um,
favorites?
my favorite song, my favorite oldie song. Like I mean, since I grew up as a little girl, I always heard my mom sing all the time. Sing all the oldie songs. Um, a lot of Rosalie here. She sing also Lokta Sen Sisamut. She sing his song as well, and I learned from her by hearing her voice all the time, and I just remember the song and how she sound, how she sings. So I try to kind of repeat and sing just like her since I was a little girl. And one of the song that I've always sing and heard her sing all the time is I have to say um, I have to say she she sing a lot of sad song, like a lot of love song at nighttime, like putting her to sleep. And then during the day, she would sing happy song. So a lot of cha cha cha, a lot of just a lot of fun dance song. One of the song would be Loi 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 Loi. it's like a twist, um, and also uh, like tap on mixer, like bang ơi bang sa bang tap on mixer. I remember singing that song a lot, just for fun. Um, uh, my favorite song, I would have to say, Camping Boy, and that was one of my first cover song that I've done when I started, music in YouTube. So it's called Camping Boy. That's one of my favorite songs.
Indeed, and
Hmm.
your first audience members were your family and friends, as it says here. So that's
Yeah.
pretty neat, indeed. And so, it wasn't until 5 years ago, as it states, that you didn't discover your voice. Do you remember that exact moment when that happened? Like, were you on
Um,
stage and?
um, I wasn't on stage. Actually, it was 5 years ago. My sister, my younger sister, invited me to a friend's house. They have a house party, and it happened to be uh, people who used to own live band, like back in the 80s, early 90s. But the bands have moved different locations, so they stopped playing for a while, for over 10 years, and then they just happened to get together and just have fun, and my sister invited me over, and everyone started singing and dancing, and everyone taking turns singing live band. And I remember I was very shy. I love it. I love the music, but I just, I'm just shy to sing, and then they kind of take turn, and they kind of push me to sing a little bit. They want to hear, how I sing, and so they asked me to sing a song, and so I did. So when I sing the song, everyone was kind of shocked because they never heard me sing before, because I never let anyone hear me sing. Um, and the band, the owner, asked me if I am a singer, and I told him no, I never sing before. And he said, well, he's looking for a female singer, like a lead singer for his band. He want to start his band up all over again, and he said that I have skill and talents, that I need to to use it and share it, and not hide it, And I didn't know that I have a voice until that night, until he told me that I do have talent and a voice, I that he asked me. He said it would be an honor for me to sing in his band, live band. Um, so I said no. I was shy, I said I can't sing. I'm not a singer. I just sing for fun. And he said, no, you have talent, you have a voice, and you should become a singer and share your voice to the world. They need to hear that. So that's when I realized that I do have talents, a voice, a gift. Uh, and since then, I've been singing, helping the band out, and my Cambodian community here in Connecticut. So so often they have parties, Cambodian New Year, or any kinds of celebration. They have it here. I would help out the community and the band.
Indeed, and that's pretty awesome that you're from Connecticut, and we met because like you followed me on Instagram out
I
of the
did.
blue. Yeah, and I was like, how did you find out about me, and how did we connect and stuff like that?
You know, I think I saw you interviewing Halej Loi.
Uh,
I think, yeah. And then I said, oh, okay, like who is he? I'm just curious. So I click on your page, and then I follow you. That's what happened. Yeah. And I see that you interview Halej Loi about music and you know Cambodian American, and so yeah, I like that. So I just follow you and you know just connect with people. Yeah,
Indeed, Hellish Slay is a pretty cool guy, and
he is. Yeah.
yep, and that's why I'm glad like we have Instagram to connect us. And there's a guy, a person, Kanung, that says hello through the YouTube. So I wanted to say hello to them and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm so thankful that music can bring us together and Instagram can bring us together. And I'm glad
Yes.
you followed me, and I'm glad you took the chance to talk to me about your music career too.
Yes.
So
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I'm actually very happy. I do love music. It's my passion, obviously, since I was a little girl, and I started my my IG just the end of 2018, and I just one day I just wanted to just sing for fun, so I created an account and I just wanted to sing every day and post and share with my Khmer people, whether it's in United States or anywhere, in around the world, and just share my voice, my experience, my skill, my talent, my gifts. It's not perfect, it's not the best, but this is what what gift that God gave me. I just want to share that um, with everyone.
absolutely, it's amazing too. Your voice and your music and just Chana just gave us some heart. So she wanted to give you a shout out. So that's amazing.
Thank
That's what
you.
that's my show is for, the Angkor Baby, and it's for all the Khmer people that are not represented that well. And I wanted to shine the light on us, because there's not a lot of news sources that and because we're all artists, and I wanted to shine some light. And so if you're Khmer, and comment below, and I'll reach out to you, and we'll definitely get you on the show too in the future. So in 2019, last year, you started recording your first music video.
Yes.
What was the name, and what was the experience like
Um,
on it?
the first song was was my favorite song as a childhood, but I was telling you, it's called Camping Boy. Yeah, it's a Saravan. It's original by Rosary. Yeah, so the experience was nice. I was very nervous, but I just want to do it anyways. I guess throughout the experience that I post singing for fun on IG, and friends and fellows on IG encourage me to sing and put it in an album, and also make a music video, like start doing it, and they happy for me that I have skill and talent, and they are very proud of me, and that I should put it in the music video. So that's what I did. Um, it just They gave me like a push and courage to do it, and so I said, why not? Um, I I'm not professional. I'm not like uh, a professional singer like in Cambodia. We went to, like, they go to school, train, and they sing every week and for show and things like that. But I'm a self-taught, so I listen to music and then I learn from it. So I would listen to the same song and try to learn, and I try to sing and do the best I can. You know what I mean? I taught myself, and I don't know if I sing good or not. I don't know that, but still, I just wanted to share my experience and whatever I can give to everyone. To share with everyone my experience, whether it's good or bad. I like to share that. I'm just blessed and grateful that I am Khmer. I can still speak and sing my language. I can still read and write. You know, I've been in this country over 20 years, and I, I just wanted to keep my culture alive, by singing, keep singing, keep reading and writing, um, you know, so I won't forget my language, my culture, because sometimes if you don't use it, you'll lose it, and I believe that. I used to speak three, four languages before, when I was younger in refugee camp. I used to go to school and learn Chinese, Japanese, and Thai and Laos, and I used to speak, read, and write. And I stopped, using some, like, and then if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So, and I believe that. Um, so I try not to forget my own language, where I come from. That's why I continue and keep pushing myself to speak, read, and write, and even sing. I force myself to sing all the time so I can remember my language. And coming to America, I didn't know how to speak English. I have to learn that language too, as well, all over. So it's I'm just grateful that I can still speak, read, and write and sing in Khmer.
Indeed, I agree with you. If you use it, if you don't use it, you lose it, and so that's why I have to speak Khmer with my mom, and so I'm glad I get to call her every day or almost every day and talk to her, or every week. I'd
Yeah.
say she's
Uh-huh.
always busy.
Yeah.
But your dad and your brother are both in the music industry too.
Yeah.
Your dad has a studio. What's the name of
Yes.
the studio in Hartford? And
It's called the Hartford Studio. Yeah, it's called the Hartford Studio in Hartford, Connecticut.
Awesome. I'll have to interview your dad about your his studio. That'd be pretty awesome. Bring some more awareness to it,
Yes. Yes,
and
definitely.
and your brother has produced for various artists like Alicia Keys and Kendrick Lamar, and so I'll definitely have to interview that. That's a pretty cool
Yes.
experience.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm very proud of him. He's come a long way. He recorded many more famous people. I just don't remember their name. But I know he's busy. Him and my dad, they busy doing that. Sometimes they travel to New York to um, to work with Alicia Keys at her studio. So they always busy, and their schedule are booked. They sometimes they have little time, they try to squeeze for me, so I can record my music, for free, since we're family. So it's nice. I love that when we're together. We talk music. Love, like the connection that we have with the music. It's so beautiful. Family and music. Yeah.
Indeed, and probably with all your dad and your brother and the music background and working with all like Kendrick and Alicia, and you learned a lot and learned how to perfect your voice. So that's a good thing to have as teachers. So that's good stuff. And
Yes.
free studio time is pretty good too, knowing that studio time is really expensive nowadays.
Yes. Yeah. It is. Sometimes when they're really busy, I kind of um, have to go record somewhere else, like at friends or another someone else studio. Sometimes it's nice to kind of try out different place and meeting new people too. I love to expand and collab with other people and get to know other culture and music. And I don't want to just sing in Khmer. In the future, I would like to sing in Khmer, English, and Spanish, and Laos, Thai, like different languages in my album in one song. So the more the better. Like even the language, if you wanted to sing in one song with like three, four different languages, I think it would be nice to share with everyone, and then teaching people the language too.
Absolutely.
Khmer, whether it's Day or um, uh, On Salan Wong or something. Just any kind of word, would help and teach other people our language and culture.
Absolutely. I noticed like my friends, they're fascinated by our culture because they've never met a lot of Cambodian people, so they always have me.
Uh,
They ask questions all the time, so I totally agree. Like the more we learn about each other's cultures, the better off we're gonna be and stuff like that. So
Yeah, it's very
indeed.
interesting. Yeah.
So you've filmed 10 videos and music to share with your family and friends. Like, how do you like? What's the writing process? How do you pick the songs and all that stuff?
Um, I pick my favorite song, right now. In the beginning, um, yes, I am doing cover song, but oldies, from the 60 to 70 by Look Yay Rosary here, Look Yay Pan Ron, or um, So Savun. She's still alive. I'm grateful that I met her in person, and we spoke a little bit about music. She's giving me advice about it, and I just feel so happy that I'm actually meeting So Savun. She's the only one left from Luktasin Sisimut and Lukyero Sarai here, so I feel like I'm like with them, and I just tell her that I love her music and I love the oldie music, and I love all her song, singing all her song, and I'm just picking like my favorite song to sing right now and do covers in the beginning, introducing myself that way, and then in the future, I will have my own original song too. Right now, I have a few original songs, um, coming out soon. So, and then I also wanted to, like I said, I want to collab with other people and singing different languages like English, Spanish, Cambodian, and whatever language, or French. Whoever want to collab with me, or Italian, whatever language. I love to learn. I love language. Um, I am willing to do it. You know, people out there asking me to collab, uh, singing in Italian, and I don't know the language, but I'm willing to do it, to learn it. Um, I learned not to be afraid anymore. In the beginning, I did got scared a little bit, but then I got stronger. You know, I was kind of alone, and I said, you know what? If I started this far alone, um, I mean, why not just keep going? I got nothing to lose. You know what I mean? It's just I have a gift and skill that God gave me, so I wanted to use it in a good way, and to help and share with other people. And I hope that I can inspire someone out there, um, to basically not to give up. Any little skill and little talent that you have, share it. Whether it's good or bad, and share it to people. Some people might love it, some people might not like it, but you just still have to share, and share your skill and your gifts, and don't hide it. Like I did, I hide it for a long time. I
I'm
just
glad you I'm glad you get to share the gift with the your gift with the world and all that good stuff. And you mentioned that you're alone now, but with the right time, God will put the right people in your presence, and then they'll help lift you up. And because teamwork makes the dream work.
yes.
And just China just message just commented below, and I don't. She asked if she can still speak if you can speak Spanish, or not Spanish but Japanese by any chance. Can you still speak?
Um, I can, I know how to say simple, like a konnichiwa. Konnichiwa is hello, and then I know arigato. Arigato is thank you. Arigato gozaimasu, thank you very much. And then I just know like the basic numbers. I forgot a lot, so like I just know like the basic, very little. I forgot, like I said, if you don't use it, you lose, and I lose a lot of it. I used to be able to read and write, like the Japanese written this way, or like the down long way like this. And I used to help translate it too at the time when I was younger in refugee camp. I remember when there was um, Japanese visitor coming to visit the camp, and I used to follow them and show them around the camp, refugee camp, and help translate a little bit. And now I can't do it anymore. I lose it, but I still
Indeed.
remember a little bit, just the basic.
I'm pretty proud of you for knowing and learning all those languages back home, and now that I'm proud of you for trying out Spanish and Italian, and hoping to collab with other folks with music that way, because like music does bring people together,
Yes.
and all that good stuff. And let's see here, and I noticed that too about like when I went to Angkor Wat, like all the kids that were translators, they would know like 6 different languages. I'm like,
Yes.
this is
You see
absolutely
that?
incredible.
I
Yeah,
know. It's amazing. I'm like, wow. But that's what happened. Like when kids love to learn, they try, they like driving to learn, and they learn quick like that. I love to learn different languages, and I can learn fast, you know. Like English was hard for me when I first came here, and then I said, you know what, I have to learn. I have to learn because um, how else I'm gonna communicate with people at school. So I forced myself to learn English. I would go to the library every single day and force myself to learn. So within 6 months, I started to learn how to speak, read, and write. It was hard in the beginning. I didn't even know what "you welcome" mean. um, and then and now here I am. Speak
indeed.
English.
And so, if any of your artists out there that's on Instagram, that's the best way to reach, because that's how Sreyla and I was able to connect. Reach out to her and collaborate on some future songs, no matter the language. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome to see in the near future. And follow Sreyla on Instagram, and subscribe to her channel on YouTube. All the information is on below. Are there any final shout outs or words you'd like to share with the audience this evening?
um, I just want to say thank you to my followers and my supporter out there, my fans around the world. I know you know who you are. I mean, they all around, and they've always supported me, share my music, and complimented me and pushing me. And I just want to say thank you for the love and the support. And I appreciate everything. Um, and that I will do my best to um, to grow. I like I said, I just started, so it's not the best. It's not perfect, but at least I try. Um, this is this is all me. It's natural. Um, I just wanted to share what God gave me, and that's it. Like I said, I'm a self-taught, so I taught myself whatever the best I learn and I can do. I will try my best to sing some more music and more fun music for you guys to enjoy um, for especially 2020. This year it's a tough year for everyone. It's it's a tough year for everyone, and I'm just glad that I be able to come out with music and be able to help some of you guys out there, and it helps me to help relieve some stress um, of because of what we go through right now, and I'm just happy and that I can help relieve stress, on some of you out there too with my music.
Indeed, I definitely enjoy your music. I'm looking forward to your original works too. And so, uh,
Thank you.
just China said, "I love you, Sreyla," and she gave like some heart emojis and some
Oh,
lips and some praise, and
oh,
she
thank
also,
you so much.
yeah, and she also said, "Thank you for empowering and inspiring my women all over the world."
Oh,
So,
thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so happy. I'm so I'm so grateful that I have friends and fans out there that loves me and support me. I'm very grateful. This is what pushed me and just push me and encourage me and keep me going. So I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna give up. I know it's tough. Sometimes it's tough, but I'm not gonna give up because this is not. I didn't do this for money. I didn't start this because I want to be rich, famous, or I want to make money. That was never my intention. Um, I started this because 2 years ago, life happened to me. I've gone through some hard time in my life, and I didn't know who to turn to, who to talk to, or I didn't know how to cope the situation. I was down. I was very. My heart was broken. So I'm like, what should I do? So then I said, you know what? Music. I'm gonna start music. I'm gonna start singing, and I'm gonna start singing and posting on IG just for fun and share with everyone. And then that's what exactly I did 2 years ago. I just sing for like, I think I started IG 2 years ago for the first time for my music. I just sing oldie song, but without any music. It was just lips, with just singing. And I was singing for 10 seconds and I post it and I share. And then people starting to like it and they reshare it, and they're like, oh, sing some more. We love your voice and we love that song. And can you sing some more? And then later on, I end up singing 30 seconds, post it, and then 1 minute. And then later on, they start to share and love it. And they said, why don't you put it in a CD, an album, and then do the music video? And that's how everything happened.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were able to power through whatever happened to you 2 years ago, and to grow from that heartbreak like a phoenix from the rising from the ashes,
Yes.
and found
Yes.
something new, and it's
Mm-hmm.
awesome that you were able to keep going
Mm-hmm.
and keep going
Yes.
strong, and
Yes.
you have
Thank
my
you.
support, and you have a lot of fans out there and
Thank you
followers
so
to
much.
support you, and
Thank
I know that
you.
we messaged each other earlier, and we were thinking it'll probably last 20 minutes, but we're at 32 minutes. And I thank you so much
Yeah.
for your time and for
Thank
allowing
you.
the interview to continue. And
Yes.
thank you so much, Sreyla, for joining me on Angkor Baby this week. And looking forward to shining the light on some more Khmer folks like us. And
Yes,
so,
yes, definitely. There's so many out there. I met such amazing, great people on IG, on social media. Um, so many. You will meet so many more people there. My Karen, my IG sister there. She's also the singer. She's great. I don't know if you follow her yet, but I will. I will send you her IG account. She's also a singer, and that's another sister there. And also Vanari, you're probably gonna get to interview her. She's also great. She's a great singer from California. Um, those two so far that I know that I'm close to on IG right now, and there's so many more that you're gonna get to meet, and I'll help you introduce you with some of the great singer in there on
that'd
IG.
be that'd be amazing. And if you'd like to be interviewed, reach out below, comment below, and always respond. And you can reach out to me on IG, and that's my IG on the right next to my name. So message me if you want to be interviewed as well, my folks. And thank you again. And I guess this is the end of the interview, and I'll send you the link as soon as as I put it on my website too. But and let you know it went live and ready for you to share. And thank you so much, Sreyla. I'm Sareth
Thank
Ney.
you. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything. I really love this tonight. I'll be able to, this interview it mean a lot to me. I can share my experience and my story to everyone. So I'm
That,
very grateful.
Indeed, and thank you so much for Nung and just China for joining us too. So you guys are the best, and hi, and thank you so much for being my guest this week. And looking forward to interviewing more Khmer folks in the future every Saturday night. So uh,
Yes,
or if Friday night. Uh, so
Friday night. Okay.
indeed, awesome. Thank you so much, Sreyla, and have a great
Thank you so
evening.
much. Thank you for the interview. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Take
thank you,
care.
thank you. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.